have been your favorite college campuses to visit?
That's a really good question. No one has ever asked me that, actually. My favorite. We had a great time at University of Georgia this last cycle. 5,000 kids showed up. I always love Arizona State University, just wonderful people. I'm trying to think back. This last semester I did 25. I've done well over 160 in the last decade. So I've visited almost every major college campus. So there's the Power Five, right? Well, it used to be this way. We got rid of the Pac-12 because of stupid conference realignment. It used to be Pac-12, Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SEC, Big East. Now it's all messed up. So I visit, there's 60 Power 5 schools, about 60, 65. I think I've done like 62 out of 65.
Wow, that's impressive.
University of Georgia was awesome this last cycle, as I mentioned. University of Wisconsin-Madison was great. UNC Chapel Hill was incredible. University of Texas Austin was fun, despite it being kind of liberal. So I could keep going through the list.
Yeah. Which campuses treated you the worst?
That's a good question. Believe it or not, the one that was the worst to me was Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas.
Wow.
They abruptly kicked me off campus. They pulled our microphone. They didn't follow the permitting. Of all the campuses across the country, Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas was the worst.
Wow, that's a surprising answer.
I mean, it's just, for whatever reason, that administrator had some axe to grind with me.
I would have thought somewhere in LA or Washington.
UCLA was awful, but they were transparently awful. Like leading up to it, they told us this is our criteria and all this. Kansas State just broke all the rules they told us that we had, and they treated us terribly.
Yeah. Do you think tuition should be massively lowered?
Well, yes, but not by government. I mean, first of all, I don't think as many people should go to college. I think we need more competition. I think we should stop subsidizing student loans with taxpayer money. And yes, of course, we need to try to drive down the price of tuition, which I think we can do through robust competition, more schools, more trade schools, more technical schools, and stopping subsidizing a failing scam, which is the four-year college education system.
Student loan forgiveness, are you for that?
No, absolutely not. No. Well, let me give you the reason why. Number one, I didn't go to college, and I've succeeded. So why should my taxpayer dollars go for pay for somebody else's mistakes?
Right.
That's number one. Number two, let's look at all the amazing people that are plumbers, electricians, welders, police officers that didn't go to college. So they have to pay more taxes to go pay for somebody that did go to college. That's morally indefensible. And then finally, what about the kids that were student athletes, worked second jobs, got scholarships, got good grades to try to limit their student loan burden? What about kids that went to different schools to try to graduate with less debt? Are we punishing their good decisions? So no, for those reasons, I'm against student loan forgiveness.
Are you for flat tax?
Oh yeah, I mean, ideally, I think a 10% tax across the board. I actually would love to get rid of income tax.
Really?
I think it's possible. I think you can do it through national tariffs and a national sales tax. People don't like that, but I think that there is something to be said that the income tax is somewhat immoral.
Yeah.
That the government does actually not have a right to your property in that way.
Well, we used to not have those,
That's right. We funded our government through tariffs.
Wow. So do you think we could go back to that system?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, look, if you shrink the size of government, you don't need as much revenue. And look, tariffs are great. We should use them more. Our government is afraid of tariffs. They say it's going to raise prices. That's half true. It's not necessarily always true because companies can re-domicile back in the United States and then sell their products here and therefore avoid the tariff. But yeah, I think a flat tax across the board in the interim would be a phenomenal idea.
Do you think the U.S. dollar can get back on track?
Yes. I think that President Trump is going to break apart BRICS one by one. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. South Africa is just the DEI pick in there. They have no business being in the BRICS. And then Brazil they'll do whatever we tell them to do. But yes, right now I think like 47% of all the world's reserve currency status is the US dollar. I think President Trump will get that back to 60%.
Should we get involved with Syria?
No, absolutely not. Stay completely and totally out. Not our fight, not our struggle. And honestly, Assad was good for Christians.
Yeah.
And Assad was a bad guy, but what's replacing him is even worse.
Absolutely.
We have no role whatsoever. Assad was good to the Christians of Syria, and people are afraid to say that.
Tucker went back to Russia. It seems like they're preparing for something catastrophic. Did that worry you at all?
Well, I'm glad he went. I'm glad that he kept diplomatic channels open with Sergei Lavrov. But yeah, look, I actually don't know why we hate Russia as much as we do. I don't like Russia. It's not a free society, but I'm curious about Russia. I think we should all be. It's an incredibly powerful country. It's a very complex country, very diverse country, the largest country. Phenomenal body of literature that's impressive, from Tolstoy to Dostoevsky. They're not a dumb people. They're in some ways a great people. Again, I'm not Russian. I have nothing to say for it, but I don't know why we hate them so much and why our entire American foreign policy regime is so insistent about getting us closer to a thermonuclear war with Russia.
Absolutely. So China owns the second most farmland in America.
That's
Does that
correct.
concern you at all?
Is that right? It really.
That's what Kalimin said.
Interesting.
He said Bill Gates was first and China was second.
Wow.
We'll have to fact check it, but.
Yeah, well, I think what he means is outside of like family farms, right? Because if he means like private owners, wow, of course it does. It shouldn't be allowed.
And they're all by military bases.
Yes, it should be forbidden. The Chinese Communist Party should not be able to buy farmland anywhere in the United States, let alone near military bases.
Yeah, they're going all in on AI and drones. It seems like they're advancing
Correct.
very quickly.
Yeah, that's right. And look, we need to win the artificial intelligence race. I think we do that actually by decentralizing AI, not centralizing it. The Biden way of doing AI, they wanted 3 or 4 companies that they just controlled. I actually think more competition in the AI space is going to be better.
Yeah. What do you think of the drone stuff in New Jersey, New York?
You know, everyone's been asking me about it. And we had this whole show. And I had Andrew, I said, cancel everything. Let's do the whole show about drones.
Yeah.
2 hours. We had every expert. And I learned nothing. No
Wow.
one knows anything. I mean, I learned about their credentials. I learned about their guesses and their speculation. No one knows anything. It was a bunch of bluster for 2 hours. Nice people, you know. Well, I think it could be this. Well, I could do that. I mean, so I have no idea, and nor do the people I had on my show.
I love it. I got 2 names. I'm
This
wondering
guy's great. I love this. It's like actually thoughtful.
I'm wondering if you would debate these people.
Okay.
First name is Mark Cuban.
You know, I've actually debated him before.
Okay.
I'd be happy to again. Yes.
Was that before he went on that whole?
It was back in that was the event you missed. That was 2017, 2018, actually. It was with Adam Rubenstein shadowed me around. 2018.
Okay. He's had some hot takes since then.
Yeah, I would debate him. It's fine. Of course.
Would you debate Dean Withers again?
Yes, I would. Not Parker. Is that Parker?
Parker,
The other one?
yeah.
No. He's not a good faith actor. Dean, I like. I think Dean's a good kid who's very confused. I don't even want to say debate. I'd have a discussion with Dean. I think that would be really fun. I think Dean is legitimately intellectually curious. I think Dean thinks deeply about the topics, and he's a good faith actor.
I love it. What's next for you? I know you got a book. What else?
Turning Point's growing like crazy. Podcast is going great. Going to continue our campus tours, trying to help the president any way I can.
I love it. Thanks for coming on, man.
Love it. Thank
Yep.
you. That was great.
Yes.
That was fun.
Oh.
That was the best interview I did today.
Really?